Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking on this video, and today we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna ask the souls what they want to talk about. We're actually gonna start with these cards today, and let's see what comes out first. Okay, so that's basically a the way I think I intended it to draw, what I intended it to be. I thought of it as a turtle, but we're gonna see. Maybe the interpretation is going to change a bit. So let's ask. But it seems today is about protecting ourselves. So let's ask, what do your souls want to talk about today? Okay. Okay, wow, interesting. Okay, so today's reading very much is about the balance between thinking logically and like this correct way of thinking, and emotionally. And it's about that. So the souls are saying, basically telling us that we don't have to have it all figured out at the moment. We do not have to know exactly when am I supposed to think emotionally, when am I supposed to think logically, when am I supposed to show my feelings, when am I supposed to, I don't know, to not really suppress them, but when are they my matter only and not anyone else's? Basically like that. And they're just really saying that we don't have to have it all figured out at the moment. We will learn it over our life. And the second thing it is about, and that's very strongly today, is about the balance between protecting others and standing up for others, and not doing so, I guess. That's not really the right choice of words, but so they're saying sometimes we really can't stand up for someone because if it involves us in any way, but sometimes we need to let people that fight for themselves. We need to let people do their own thing to gain confidence and to be heard, to protect themselves in a way. Because quite often when we protect someone, we take their chance of growing away in some way. I'm not telling anyone here to stand by the side and watch people how they're getting bullied or anything. But there are situations where we need to let people stand up for themselves, and we need to be the ones standing up for ourselves and not waiting for protection or justice or anyone saving us in a way. Sometimes we need to talk for ourselves. Let's say you are in a relationship of any kind, whether that be friendship, family, a romantic relationship, a relationship of any kind, and you feel like you have to be very, very careful with what you say to that person and all these things, and you feel bad about it, and you always get mad and frustrated and all this stuff, and you always argue. And then you talk about that with your friend, and your friend goes to your other person and tells them how you feel. That wouldn't solve anything, right? Sometimes this friend really just needs to stand by your side and support you and tell you, come on, just tell them what's wrong and tell them how you feel, and that you don't really like that part about your relationship. And then you yourself go to your other person and tell them how you feel and what you think. Why is that important? Because only then you can heal, because you have something to learn from that relationship, right? You can heal and they can heal because they have something to learn from that as well. And sometimes it's really good for us to learn and express ourselves and to talk about things. And so sometimes it's okay to be protected by others and have the support. That's something we can always have support from the people around us. But it's very important that we stand up for ourselves from time to time. And that we give others the choice to stand up for themselves. And then let it not sound wrong, okay? I'm not quite often it is that we need to help someone and that we should help. And that's something sometimes we just cannot stand up for ourselves. But sometimes that is what we have to learn. Yeah, to basically lead our own life, right? To take matters into our own hands. If we do not like something, let's take matters into our own hands and change the situation. But sometimes it's really not the way to go, to wait for someone to solve whatever problem we are in. And that it doesn't have to be in a relationship only, but it can also be in like a situationship. Let's say at school or at the workplace, we feel that we have been treated unfairly, and we tell our coworker that, or our classmate, then we cannot depend on them solving our problem for us. We are called to do it ourselves, because that will make us grow. Yeah, and that will make us feel good about ourselves, because we know that we can solve problems by ourselves. Of course, always with the support of others, but we have the confidence in ourselves that we are strong and that we can solve problems. And we're gonna feel good. We're gonna feel confident and not dependent, not too much dependent on others. And that's great. That's something that we need to learn and that we can learn. Now I'm gonna draw one of the poems again today. Let's see what comes out. Let's see. Didn't we have this one the last time as well? We did. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be the same poem today. Maybe some of you haven't heard it yet, so let's see. Can I lay it down, actually? It says, there can be other sources of happiness, but how should your mind know them when not given the opportunity to explore them? When all you let it see are the refined structures that have been made for you, to create your happiness and your disappointment. When it seems to not be under your control anymore. One can take back control over their own life, over their own happiness. By looking past what you know, your mind can explore the most beautiful feelings, fiery passion, inspiring days. So it's really just reminding us, right, about all the things that we've talked about. That we sometimes need to take the matters into our own hands to change something about our life. And that waiting for someone to do it for us won't help us because we cannot grow from it, and we're gonna wait a long time. So sometimes we need to take matters into our own hands. That's really the message for today. Now, thank you very much that you have been letting me talk to your soul. I really enjoy that, and I hope that you could take something from this reading, that it reminded you of something that you needed to hear. Thank you very much. Bye bye.